Ven conmigo. Hello, D. Hello. Yeah. 2 weeks into the season, the power rankings have already been released. You've got your weekly awards have been doled out. Tony has been thoroughly made fun of for ranking himself last. And now I am joined by a very special guest, owner of the Córdoba Gauchos. Please welcome Joe.
It's great to be joining you by satellite today in beautiful central Argentina. Thank you for having me, Gene.
Well, thanks for joining me today, Joe. I was also told the Gaucho would be joining us. Is that correct? Is he there with you?
Yeah, I'm not sure who told you that, but he's not with us today. We really can't control what Jose Ignacio does, but he is there to support the team.
Hola, amigo. Me llamo Jose Ignacio Ramón Ramirez López. Soy un Gaucho. Ven conmigo.
Joe, you were in South Dakota for a few years, and now you've recently transitioned down south to Córdoba. Tell me about that move.
Well, we're used to change. We move around a lot. We spent some time in San Francisco, Brady's Booze Cruise Day. We were up in the New England area. We spent some time in Oregon. So, I think the move to Argentina kind of came natural. We were ready to make a change.
Joe, it is really too bad that the Gaucho couldn't be here to join us. I know he'd be hard-hitting with his answers. He'd be a real straight shooter, if you know what I mean.
Hello, D. Hello. Yeah. Got him. I'll find you.
Now, I love a Gaucho as much as the next guy, but tell me, what made you switch and go to the Gauchos as your mascot and drop the Tit Wagons?
Yeah, the Tit Wagons was a hilarious name, but we were really looking to move past that. It was kind of a scarlet letter on the franchise. It was put on us after that abysmal last place finish. So we wanted to make a change, move in a new direction. The face of our franchise, Ezekiel Elliott, really brought that cowboy spirit. So it kind of seemed natural once we moved to Córdoba that, we would land with the Gauchos.
Well, enough about cities and mascots. Watson really balled out this weekend. You pulled out the W, and you're back in it at 1-1. Tell me, how does it feel?
Of course we had a good game. There was a pretty controversial, actually slightly ignorant preseason power rankings that came out that had us in dead last. And, we were never really worried about that to begin with. We got a lot of threats. We got a lot of weapons. We got McCaffrey. We got Mixon, who looks like he's going to be a bell cow. Of course, Zeke is the face of the franchise. Watson's coming into his own. So we just have a lot of things going on in the field. We know we got players and producers, and it's just not going to be a problem. And we're not worried about anybody that's not Tony, especially the big D's.
I don't know about the rest of the league, but I always enjoyed it when the Big D's and the Tit Wagons got together. But moving on, and speaking of the Big D's, I heard that the Gaucho was out in Dallas hunting those Big D's. Are you sure you don't have any footage of that you'd like to share with us?
Again, the Gaucho does what the Gaucho does. I don't know what he's doing in Dallas. To say that he's hunting them is probably a little extreme, but I can tell you he really does not like the Big D's.
It's interesting you say that, because I do have that footage.
This Grande D is a sworn enemy of my people. I will find it, and I will fuck that D up. ¡Ay, amigo! D es muy pequeño.
Joe, do you care to comment on that footage?
Yeah, I think we're done here.
That's it for my interview with Joe. I'm sorry we couldn't sit down with the Gaucho this week, but if we're lucky, maybe he'll join us again later this season. That's it for me. I'll see y'all next time.